If you're not reading this series, you are doing an absolute disservice to yourself. Howling Dark by Christopher Ruocchio. This is book 2 in the Sun Eater series. And the first book, Empire of Silence, is pretty well renowned. Was not my favorite when I read it. I enjoyed a lot about it, but it did tend to meander and was just a lot of backstory. But when I tell you that Howling Dark makes it all worthwhile, this book was truly incredible. 5 out of 5 stars easily. What I do love about this book is not only the incredibly expansive world building that they do at a very galactic level, but also just the different types of environments we end up in. In this book, we get into some cyberpunk situations, and we also just meet a new monstrosity of creation that just has come out of Christopher Ruocchio's minds in the deepest, darkest pits. And there's an evolution of AI, there's cyborgs, there's just creatures and it is really, really stunning. The story itself is action-packed, whereas the first story does feel like a lot of setup. This book hits the gas pedal and just keeps going. If you love a main character that is both charismatic and psychotic and completely unreliable, but really awesome to root for, you have to read more about Hadrian Marlowe. He is truly insane and it is awesome. There's a lot of alien first contact and second contact and a lot of going on with the aliens in this book. There is some really cool weaponry, some really cool technology, just so much cool stuff all embedded in an insane story. I don't know how much more I have to say to get you to read this, but I highly recommend it. If you haven't started the Sun Eater series, definitely start now so you can catch up with me. If you started Empire of Silence, liked it, loved it, hated it, haven't moved on to the second book yet, you need to move on and catch up and read this book with me. If you've read Howling Dark, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have any other recommendations of anything that could be even close to something like this, please let me know because I have to read it immediately. Thanks and happy reading.